To be honest, in this particular game, I don't think going for like a Shivas would be too bad, just because extra armor will be nice against Elder Titan because he only removes base armor, so the extra you get from Shivas would be just armor you're gonna keep pretty much.
Yeah.
Although you can still go for Aghanims first, and I have to agree with Aghanims, it feels like just such a strong upgrade. You don't need it like super early on because people won't be buying back anyway most likely. But Power Rangers, fourth pick, going for the IO. IO Necrophos combination is pretty sick just because the Death Pulse, it double heals you. But mYinsanity whipping up a Gyrocopter seemingly from just nowhere. I mean, were you expecting that pick?
To be honest, I mean, why not? I mean, Elder Titan, magic damage, etc. Gyrocopter bringing there a lot on the table. I mean, we have 3 sources of magical damage, obviously, and the rest is physical. The Flak Cannon, you can play him as support or core, and I think this is still a core here. As for Necrophos and IO, yes, for healing and stuff, this combo is pretty sick, but to be honest, like, as in damage, I just don't see where Power Ranger want to, like, take the damage. Like, this has to be a core center. He has to be really fat. Then some stuff, of course, will come from the Necrophos, but, I mean, IO is not, like, known for the best, I don't know, damage output. And what do they pick 5th as, like, really a heavy carry? That's the question. PA has been banned out, so Spectre, Anti-Mage, something.
Medusa, man, go Medusa. It's not a horrible hero just because Mana Shield might be enough to save you from the duel, or at least you won't like lose the duel. You might still die, but not in the duel duration at least. Plus, of course, IO Medusa is a pretty good combination. Just provide extra mana, and more mana means more Mana Shield value.
I'm actually surprised Medusa is not being banned out, because like in the last 4 games I casted today, like every time, at least in the second ban stage, we had Medusa being banned out. I took it already for granted that Medusa has been banned out, but well, they took Ember, Viper, PA instead, the Titan for the Ravage, and the DP for obvious reasons. I don't know how you can actually not ban Death Prophet nowadays, because it's just sick. For all those who watched the international games today, Romania versus China, they actually let Death Prophet through twice, which was their demise.
They deserve to lose.
No, I mean, I like the Romanian boys, you know? I mean, like, Illusionist...
I have to agree, I mean, Death Prophet, I think I've seen him, like, in one game in the past 10 or something, and that was Power Rangers versus Aftershock. Aftershock had it, and, well, they won, so Death Prophet wins games.
Yep. No, I really... did you watch today morning the Romania versus China games? They were actually pretty interesting. I mean, I know all the Romanian crew, and I was really, like, cheering for them, but it was a simple 3-0 by Newbie. I mean, it wasn't a fair match after all. I mean...
Well, at least Team Romania, I think they won in the, like, group stage or wherever against Newbie
yeah,
once.
they had a best of 1 against Newbie, and they won it. That made me kind of happy.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I'm cheering against Chinese people or something, or hell no, not that I get, like, some Twitters now or some stuff on Facebook where, like, Chinese people are attacking me. No, but I was just looking forward to it. Like, we from Balkan Bears and the other guys from Next Please, it was really nice that they could attend this event. I met them at the DreamHack and they were really looking forward to it. But yeah, let's go back to this game. So far, they are holding back. They're waiting with the decisions. The Enigma was the last one banned out on Power Rangers' side. And yeah, it has to be a big, fat, freaking core. I still say go full YOLO. If you go full YOLO, that might actually pay off. So Anti-Mage, it might be. The only thing that actually can kill the Anti-Mage is the Legion Commander.
Well, that's a pretty good way to deal with it. No, wait, Templar Assassin instead. I was really expecting maybe even something like a Slark to come out, but...
I don't think it's greedy enough. I think it's... like, as in greediness, they should have geared up. Because if that TA doesn't snowball, and it is a snowball hero, it's like, go big or go home.
That's why it's the ultimate greed, man, because it's the risky kind of greed.
Yeah, I guess. Well, let's see. I mean, mYinsanity, they have a lot of backup because the Legion Commander, obviously, like, the longer the game goes, if he keeps winning duels, then he's gonna be a monster. Gyrocopter, no matter in what role he plays, just like the Wraith King, for example,
God.
Yeah, nice. Axe on top of it. So they have a tanky part on their side. Elder Titan will be tanky at some point. Gyrocopter and Legion Commander for the damage. So when it comes to drafts, like, it's 2 thumbs up for mYinsanity. I like this one way more. And I say this with the Necrolite on the other side. Usually I'm so biased when I see a Necro.
Well, to be honest, I mean, I think the Axe, it's a good hero to see. I mean, definitely lots of fun to watch. But they don't have like the greatest burst damage to try to help out the Legion Commander in winning the duels. Axe, yes, you can dunk them, but for that they already have to be low enough. So they might struggle with that fact a little bit, especially if the IO is there pumping in the heals to whoever gets dueled, or maybe just relocating them out. Of course, if mYinsanity gets off to a good start, it's going to be fine for them, but I think Power Rangers, they have a decent time, but I'm not too sure how they're even going to lane this. I guess it's Necrophos, just standard tri-lane, IO, Skyrive support, center off, and Templar mid.
Well, since it's Shachlo on the Necro, I'm not even quite sure about the laning. Well, let's see. I mean, they pause anyway. I guess they just want to have like a little prolonged pause. I mean, we must not forget they just took a beating by Denial. They lost the last game, if I'm not mistaken, and that quite convincingly. And it was a game against the PA. That's why it's pretty frustrating. And that's why we also saw the PA as a last ban here on Power Rangers side. They just didn't want to have it. Or no, actually, we saw mYinsanity banning the PA. But maybe they were also watching the game.
And PA is just cancerous. It's
a late game, yeah. Like, it was so frustrating to actually watch. It was like, hey, look, there's a team fight, and oops. Like, she just critted down 2 supports with 1 hit and cleave. It's just like, before your fight even started, just, I don't know, blink strike on anything, and that's it. Just the first lucky hit has to be there, and that's it. I mean, it's always a bit lottery, but Jesus Christ. Let's introduce the boys, though. Who against who here?
So it's Power Rangers versus mYinsanity, and Power Rangers on the Radiant side. Soneko will be playing the IO, leaving Chargelaw on the Necrophos, Tichara on the Temper Assassin with Chisarcat on the Centaur, and the last one is J4 on the Skyrive Mage.
Yep, and on the other side we have Lizard playing the Elder Titan. We have Milan on the Legion Commander. I hope he's gonna be successful, because I saw a lot of fail Legion Commanders as well, on top of the one played by Hehe United. Either way, Christine, one of my favorite players actually. I like him. Like in the tier 2 scene, he's known for his crazy plays, similar to the style we saw of Power Rangers earlier, 214. Either way, Christine on the Axe, Hatava on the Rubik, and Mitch. It's such a fancy name, Mitch. Of what does that remind me? Ah, you know, I don't know if the guys out there, are you guys old enough to know Baywatch? David Hasselhoff, he was Mitch. I don't know why I remember this, but...
to be honest, it's like, how old do you have to be not to know Baywatch?
Oh, come on, I'm not, I think that was like some sort of, I don't know, second sort of setup of the whole series, like a new sort of Baywatch. So maybe people know that, but like the real
there
old,
was like a
was in the
Baywatch
90s.
Hawaii a lot later on, but with Jason Momoa. But
I mean, the average player, like seriously, is teen or early 20s. So by the time Baywatch was out there and on television...
I'm 23, I'm in the early 20s, but Baywatch is just legendary.
Okay. Yeah, you were just watching it
but
for the
maybe
red
it's just like...
bathing suits, I know.
Maybe the series just came later to Estonia, that might be it, but it's like, how the hell can you not know Baywatch?
True, in Soviet Russia, stuff comes some years delayed.
I mean, I'm not too sure if they have ping issues or what, like ping plus servers.
Ping to... Oh, how much is that actually? That is...
It's 200 for me as well. I mean, we've been running Luxembourg the entire day, and it was fine before that.
Actually, in the game I have 65 MS, so for me it's absolutely fine, but 65 is quite high for me, actually. But we can try Stockholm if they are more comfortable on it. I know Stockholm worked for the other teams today. I think.
Oh,
Let's see.
Okay, let's remake then, I guess. Okay, remaking. Good stuff. I mean, sometimes it can be the same like Luxembourg server, but you just get the wrong kind of server in Luxembourg and you're...
You know what, I'm just laughing because the game is paused and Mitch just said, I can't move my hero. And I'm like, maybe we should try when we are before, like, I don't know. Maybe you should try unpausing before you try moving your hero.
And you should join the new lobby, man.
Yeah, I should do that as well. But, like, I'm not even the slowest one.
Settings are right. Tyre has first pick.
And just kick Pecky, they say. Kick.
Oh, kicked.
Kiki is oh Kiki. Oh Kiki. No, Pecky. Kick Pecky, not Kiki Peck. See, that's happening if you have a long day. But I mean that's what we're for. HeflaTV is not just quality, it's quantity. All of us casting today at I think more than 12 hours, way more than 12 hours. With all the delays of the schedule today, it's actually crazy.
And today it's been delayed for sure. So what server do you want to try on?
I don't know, Stockholm is Kicktoxy as well.
Oh man. So I have no idea. I mean, no Stockholm. Just okay, another Luxembourg server.
Okay.
And sometimes it doesn't really matter what server you connect into or what region you connect into. You're gonna be screwed. Go go go. And go 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 it is. So we can keep our fingers crossed. Maybe it's actually gonna work this time. Oh crap! Oh no wall pick. Oh, goddamn. Totally
Oh
didn't
well,
think about
they can fast go through. I hope.
that. I mean, we had remakes in like Group B or something where they actually wanted it to be Captain's mode and they went through the same picks just because the creeps respawn a little bit earlier in all pick, so you can't go for the elaborate gank into enemy jungle as easily or something.
Yeah. Now people are always asking like why that
Oh,
pause at the
epic.
start, but oh Jesus Christ, Coucher, why you do that?
I was so preoccupied with the server, man.
Also we leave right away. Got new lobby. Jesus. Oh no, I pressed reconnect.
So,
That's my life.
and I'm the noob.
Yeah. Oh well, it's been a long day, man.
Okay.
I solo casted two
Well,
series.
we would have had to remake anyway because somebody had 200 ping again. So all is good, all is fine.
Yeah, now let's try fucking Stockholm. I'm serious. Jessica saying
Hello.
I
Eve.
am Belarusian guy.
Okay.
I love
I love potato. Okay. Do you also love Stockholm servers?
I don't know if he's drunk, but sure. Do you also love? Well, yeah, let's try freaking Stockholm.
Yes.
When they get their 5th in, and when we get the Russian, is there a Russian caster here on it? There should be a Russian caster.
Yay! Now there he is. There he is.
Yeah, finally.
Late to the party, man. Late to the party. So we
I don't
need
know
another
why
one.
people are always so late realizing that it's a remake. I mean, don't they wonder why like
Yeah,
there's
at the moment,
players in the game and
There
stuff?
were people talking in all chat. Remake. Yes. Okay.
No, don't give them the stream link. We are trash talking about them.
Okay. So lucky try number 3.
Anyway, let's go when they are ready.
No, we don't wait for them. Screw them. It's all about the casters, not the players. All about the casters. We start now. Schedule. Okay. So this game was supposed to start at when 20 CET, right?
Don't even mention it.
Okay, so we have all pick Stockholm server. Should be fine, right?
Yep. All big Stockholm. Yeah, for once you did your job right.
Only once, man. Only once.
Only once. Yeah. If I wasn't here, then I don't know. We were probably at the 5th remake or so.
I think we would be like by the end of game 1 already if you weren't here. You just brought your bad mojo.
Okay, they said G, let's go. Guys, that's it. I think we should go for a proper intro again because some people might join and they're like, what the hell's going on? There's some idiots on the stream talking about a loading screen. But yeah, guys, we're not some idiots. Or actually, well, for Couch's part, I'm not putting my hand in the fire there. But as for my part, we're from HeflaTV. This is the Battle of Central Europe 3. Yes, we are beyond the schedule. Nevertheless, it's going to be an awesome game. Power Rangers, they just had a game against Denial 1-1. that was, and now mYinsanity's turn. It is. The draft is already on the way. This is a remake because the Luxembourg servers are not really on. I don't know.
Do you know how mYinsanity Denial Game 1 went? I mean, they played Game 1, right? Or did they postpone the entire thing?
Oh, like you mean the Denial versus mYinsanity, the one that's delayed on Dota 2 launch?
Yeah, I mean, they played game number 1, didn't they? Or did they agree to just play the entire series afterwards, or?
No, they played one game and Denial is one ahead.
Okay, so that's what I wanted to know. So I wanted to know how or where mYinsanity is standing, because they also lost 2-0 versus Aftershock. Which of course means that mYinsanity, they are 0-3 at the moment. Power Rangers are 1-3. They also lost 2-0 to Aftershock.
Yeah. So they are fighting pretty much for number 3 and 4 on the group stage.
I mean, there's still day 2 to come as well, so
yeah,
they might go like
6-0
and...
Yeah, I mean, for today, they're not having the best start into the tournament. But I mean, it doesn't really matter anyway, because I mean, the 4th place goes directly into the loser bracket, and the first 3 are actually in the winner bracket. But like what you actually achieve by having the number 1 and 2, I think, in the group stage, is you go in a higher stage of the winner bracket.
Only number 1 goes, and then 2 and 3 go to the same stage of the winner bracket.
Ah, right. So number 1 actually achieves already like a free round in the winner bracket. 2, 3 go in the start of the winner bracket, and number 4 in the group goes in the loser bracket, which means, say it. Number 4 has only 1 chance to actually proceed in the tournament. Number 2 and 3 have like 2 chances, like winner bracket and then the loser bracket. If they lose both, they're out. And then number 1 is the lucky one because they have some games later. And they can just wait till the others just disqualify each other. Either way, we're not going to introduce the players again because the game is about to start in 30 seconds. None of them is actually going for some crazy aggression at the start. No smoke gank, anything like that. The players, well, it's looking good. They didn't swap anything. Yeah, Shachlo is still on the Necro and he's going to be mid. So yeah, everything's fine.
To be honest, I mean, even if you drop into the lower bracket, it should have been... Oh, wow, J4 might be in some trouble. Gonna run into Hatawa and Mitch. Does he have boots of speed? No, he does not, but Hatawa sure as hell does. Telekinesis into Rocket Barrage might be devastating. Lizard gonna come in as well. There's the Telekinesis, gonna pull him back a little bit. Oh, Concussive Shot lands onto 2. Body blocking from Lizard Man. You can do it better, Elder Titan. Come on, keep on going. Body block. I think J4 is safe now.
Well, till the next telekinesis, if they keep on chasing him for 10 seconds, no, but it's not gonna work. This is the point where you actually... Oh, look, he's really low. I think they're gonna go in there. Okay. Oh, no, they turn around after they got some tower hits. Sure, why not? If they had skilled a rocket, easy going, but he really wanted the maximum damage output with the rocket barrage, and therefore they didn't get the kill. That was an easy first blood. If
Rubik had double damage instead of the Gyrocopter, I think would have been first blood as well. Just because Gyrocopter couldn't get in range. No boots of speed on him, as well as just... worse range than the Rubik has. And oh, another telekinesis. Can they follow up? Astral Spirit is there, but Mitch once again a little bit too far away on the gyro. And there's the concussive shot. Not gonna follow up.
Nah, he has to come from the side. The Gyrocopter has to be in range for the rocket barrage. That's their combo. I mean, they have the Astral Spirit on level 2. They're gonna have probably the natural order. That makes them so strong. But at the moment, Rubik is gonna eat quite some hits, and it's quite nice what action is already going on this lane here. While top, well, there's some harassed 4 from back. To be honest, I don't think the Legion Commander is going to be very happy in this lane after a while. As soon as that the center is coming up with Tranquil Boots, he's going to have problems. Look right now, even that Orb of Venom is putting a lot of damage on him.
Yeah, really smart choices as well from the center, going for the Orb actually, just to get that extra harassment in. And mid lane, I'm almost positive that mYinsanity were expecting that Temper Assassin to be mid lane. Sending the Axe there. He's kind of getting crushed at the moment, or well, not lasted twice, but the harass has been so strong from Shachlo, just coming in. Heartstopper Aurora, there's the Berserker's Call. Not gonna do too much at all to Shachlo, so he's gonna be fine. Bottom lane Telekinesis, there's the Rocket Barrage, but he gets the Tether to the creep wave. And still, everybody survives on the tri-lane.
Yep, and Mitch is just not in range to get his Rocket Barrage in. That's like the bad news at the moment, and it costs the support a lot of mana. I mean, they have to eat through so many Clarities just to get their one single spell up at the moment. It's not really working out, but let's see. So far, I don't know, my bets would be first blood on this line, definitely. It has to happen here.
If you say it like that, it's probably not gonna happen there.
The second I said it, we're probably gonna have it in top somehow, because someone is getting creep plopped or anything like that. Milan being stuck in the creeps and then getting just centered down.
Okay, so one thing I also wanted to just say before the first action happened with the double damage rune and whatnot. Even if you drop to the lower bracket, you should still be rather fine just because it was supposed to be a best of 1 in the lower bracket, but they turned it into a best of 3.
Oh,
So
don't tell me. Yeah.
you
I
won't
read
like
the news.
randomly drop down. Another
Oh.
telekinesis though, rocket barrage activated. Can you get close enough? The tether movement speed is pretty good, but the homing missile coming through, and Mitch, he's gonna go down for first blood. G4 gets the first blood, gonna lose his life as Lizard. Dropping down low to the tower. Echo Stomp is not gonna connect on anybody, but the Wisp balls, one more right click. So Neko gets the counter now. Hatawa, he's in trouble. Temper Assassin gonna chase him down, maybe. No, never mind. Gonna just give up on it. But a 2-for-1 plus Power Rangers, they also get first blood.
Yep, definitely better start for Power Rangers here. And to be honest, I do not support the decision of the Elder Titan. He was like, oh damn it, I have to stun because he wants to go for me. But in the end, he should have gone for the right clicks. At the moment, well, they tried to get the Rubik, but Rubik, I think he's going back to the base now that the Elder Titan is present online again. I think getting the right click on the TA would have translated into a kill because he was completely out of mana, no refraction charges, nothing. And he had a full stack. I think he had 3 heroes and a creep wave, so he was hitting for like, I don't know, 100 something. So that would have been decent, I think.
I mean, Elder Titan definitely can be extremely strong when he passes enough units. I mean, already as well, plus 42 damage for him, and it's only Astro Spirit level 1. Homing Missile will get picked off by Son Neko before it reaches J4. And just having 2 ranged supports definitely pays off there. Mid lane, Charlotte just keeps on harassing Grisine. Grisine has a reasonable amount of blast
Oh,
hits.
look, bottom mid, super low, and now he's stuck in here. He doesn't even have a tango to eat through. That means he's ending somewhere in the forest as a corpse around a tree. Bad news. I mean, you can't leave your gyrocopter against this lane alone. He was just gone for the rune, but that was just enough time.
Yeah, top lane as well, Cheshire Cat, 29 and 6. Milan, he just ran away from Cheshire Cat because one hoof stomp and double edge is going to be the end of him for sure. Just can't do much of anything, and since he's in the safe lane, he cannot abuse the bottle and spam over him most. But there's the Stampede, hoof stomp to follow. Press the attack was used though, so Cheshire Cat not gonna go just because Hatawa TP'd in as well. Now
This is the perfect situation of showing how the Center Nerf actually is bad, but he keeps on going. I mean, if he brings him low HP, he still has the double edge. This is level 3 double edge, so why not? But at the moment, I don't know what they're really doing. The Rubik has to come in there, and it doesn't end in anything. Well, in the meantime, Shachlo in the mid, super aggressive against Christine, but Christine, you can't really do anything. The problem is, like Heartstopper Aura, the buffed range is so huge that it covers your entire screen. So by the time you are not in the aura anymore, you're also out of XP range.
life is hard, man. Life is hard. Heartstopper Aura level 2, so no Sadis. Doesn't really need it. Did he even go for a bottle? Nope. Necrophos just didn't. What? Didn't he really go for a bottle? How the hell does he just get all the mana then? Or maybe he doesn't need to use Death Pulse, so I guess it's fine. Bottom lane, Mitch dropping low once again. A few more right clicks. They need one more, I think. The Wisp Spirits, not even necessary now. Lizard out of mana. No Echo Stomp, no nothing. They're not gonna follow up just because Chrisine TP'd in. He has the ultimate ready. Dichara, he's on the run. Refraction, level 3 coming off cooldown in 1 second. I think he's gonna be fine. With another tether, he should be at least. So Neko gonna tether up. Chrisine gets the slow as well. But there's the Berserker Skull. He's gonna be just fine, man. Refraction too
He
strong.
needs the creep wave for this. He definitely needs the creep wave for this. If he was a bit more to the left, maybe getting the Wisp plus the creep wave, that might have been successful. Either way, we have Mitch in the mid at the moment, but Hatava, oh, he's being slowed, and they have the Scythe, so this might actually be it. There's the Scythe, all the impact coming in. He's not dying from the Scythe, but he's just dying. That's good enough for a start for Power Rangers.
It certainly is, man. He had like, what, a 10-second respawn timer. So Neko man mode, haste rune, haste IO.
I
But
tell you, this is combat Wisp. Let's just go on. We need like some sort of like little army helmet for that Wisp as a, you know, cosmetic, because he's playing super aggressive style. I like it. I mean, he saw haste rune. Okay, I might go for it. Either way, it's 5-1 for Power Rangers. We're 7 minutes in here, guys, and well, at the moment it's not looking good for mYinsanity. The kills are close, but the execution, it's mostly
they're winning
not
every
enough.
lane, and now they're going for Mitch. Concussive shot, silenced up as well. The right clicks are coming. Hatawa, telekinesis nicely used. Might even be enough to save Mitch. Homing missile is there. Fate bolt as well. Oh crap, the Stampede is coming out. Homing missile. Who did it go on? Teacher, I think he got stunned. I'm not too sure. But Mitch, he's still alive. Another homing missile. Now, so Neko is gonna go down from this, or no, only level 1. But he cannot escape, and now Teacher, he's on the run. So they lost both of their supports. They might still lose the Temper Assassin and Ancestor Spirit. Echo Stomp, never mind. Fate Bolt gets the kill. Axe gets a kill top lane in the meantime, and Charlotte tries to chase them down in return. But they lost the entire tri lane plus the center Warrunner top lane.
Yeah, pretty much center down, and we have the entire tri line being lost in the bottom lane. The only difference is, or like the only little upside for Power Rangers is that, well, the Scarif Mage was able to sacrifice himself to Roshan. So that's at least some experience tonight, but overall it was a 4-4 something trade. I don't know even if... Did mYinsanity lose someone? I think 4-1.
No, not at all. It was 5-1 in kill score before for Power Rangers. Suddenly, within like 30 seconds, it's 5-5. So nice movement from mYinsanity, but of course they need to keep doing that. They didn't get a dual win top lane either, so that's a little bit of a shame. But the kill is a kill. Axe, not too close to the blink there, but...
Oh, look at Wizard here. Lizard is so low, and the Wiz Spirits again getting the kill here in the bottom lane. Like, this combination, I definitely like it, especially with the increased movement speed. They're almost able to chase anything. Then, of course, concussive shot. It's just crazy what they can chase.
Wow, the net fleet is still about 3,000 for Power Rangers though. That's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, there's no towers, no nothing. Just pure last hit, because the kills are also even. So nicely done there. XP only 500. Could have been better if they didn't lose those 4 heroes. But just, they're farming better across every single lane.
Yeah, well, the biggest problem for mYinsanity I see at the moment is really Mitch just not getting the crazy farm up. That's the biggest problem I have at the moment. I mean, he's trying all the time. He's gonna have his face boots as soon as the courier is actually arriving, but, well, a gyrocopter just with naked face boots, it's not gonna do anything. And the Legion Commander, well, he has everything but a good game. He's 35-2, and this center, Chesakat, is so ballsy against him. There will be the stun, plus the ultimate, and that, well, it's not enough to bring him down here right away, but is there any follow-up, anything? He's chasing him under the tower. That is definitely enough. They just have to be careful for the rotations. I mean, there was a TP in the tower just for, I don't know, some centimeters on the map. Hatava's coming in, that's buying the time with the telekinesis, and now there's the town with the creep wave. Let's see, we need a dunk, we need a good one, but he's stunned instead, and yeah, they want to go for Hatava, they want to turn it around, and that is just enough for another kill. So in the end, the rotation was everything but scary. It actually fed one more kill for Power Rangers.
Ayo, he played it really well, so Neko there, just staying at the distance, making sure that he won't get caught, and then just using the overcharge, using the bottle charges to keep the center alive.
Did you see the TP? Did you see the TP? That was just crazy. They were at, like, above the bottom, the top rune, and he TP'd from there to the top tower. I'm pretty sure if he would have moved that way, he would have been faster. Plus, he was cutting the way. So I don't really know what the motivation was, but Christine, that was a big question mark for me. Or maybe I'm just blind and interpreted.
He might have hoped that the Legion Commander will survive for long enough so that they will have to dive a little bit farther. I think that must have been the reasoning, but he just got crushed by the IO Spirits and the extra movement speed on the center. Mid lane now, there's the relocate Mitch, he already got silenced up, slowed down as well. Should be easy kills, and indeed it will be. Telekinesis does stun on Neko. There's the Berserker Skull, might get the first dunk of the game. Oh yeah, he gets it, just barely though. For a second I thought IO is gonna survive, so a 1-for-1, but a support for core. Perfectly worthy trade for Power Rangers.
This might not even be the end. The Templar Assassin, well, no refraction charges for now, but they're not going to pursue it, especially since the axe is silenced now. But this was not just any dunk, this was a very nice one, because that was, well, a dominating Wisp. It sounds kind of funny, but yeah, this was a dominating Wisp, dominating still from the early game, and finally they got him down for a nice chunk of gold, I guess. 380, 11 minutes into the game.
Look at the net worth chart. The IO has more than anybody in mYinsanity. That's how good his game has been.
Yep, absolutely. And this is even without doing anything in the jungle. Right now, none of the teams is like pulling anything. I mean, the Gyrocopter now started to farm the jungle as well as the Legion Commander top. They really try to catch up, but oh my god, we have a stampede. And this is, oh, they wanted to get the Elder Titan, but the hoof stomp was completely off target.
So not only did they whiff the stampede and not get anything, they also showed the blink there for the first time. Mid lane Grisine, he's gonna get Reaper Scythe, and that's gonna be easy kill for Shashla.
65 seconds, Jesus holy F. I mean, this is 11 minutes, 12 minutes into the game, and you're like on the sidelines just as it was late game. 60 seconds on an axe, 11 minutes. Jesus.
I think this was the second Reaper Scythe used, right? I mean, they used it on Rubik once, but it failed. Had the Rubik died, his respawn time would have been 40 seconds instead of 10, so it would have been quadruplified. That's just... Oh, now Hatava gets slowed down by a Psionic Trap. Shashla goes in with the Death Pulse. Hatava going for the TP out, smart choice, and he's gonna succeed. So Neko's relocate, not in time, didn't have a stun anyway. And that's actually one thing that they heavily lack. Apart from the hoof stomp, it's only Reaper Scythe that has a stun.
Yep, we're definitely looking for, like, if this game goes longer and mYinsanity somehow recovers from the really, really bad start. I mean, the start is bad. That's just a fact. And it doesn't really get better. Even Milan trying to farm the lane plus the jungle, it's not going anywhere.
Still.
And he might even die now. Jessicat, he's on the hunt. And with the Mystic Flare, we might actually see this kill. When he gets closer to the tower, he's gonna die.
Oh, will he go closer? He doesn't see Jessicat. And there's the blink hoof stomp, Mystic Flare to follow. Easy kill. No double. Well, double edge was used, but
that CS was the best bait. He was like, oh damn, I'd have to get the CS, but maybe bottom. Oh, there's really a Crassus in the X. There's the. Whoa, look at it.
Bam! Dunked! So Neeko might be next. Do they have stuns, anything, or they might just have enough damage? Oh, the dunk. That was so damn close. Actually getting the kill on Io. So they only get one kill, but it was a Temper Assassin who also went for Hand of Midas. But this Legion Commander going for a rather late Hand of Midas, I mean, it might be necessary to just catch up, but
I'm not sure if that's actually the right thing, because he also needs stats, so
I mean, he cannot win duels when he only has a Hand of Midas just because he's gonna get crushed by a Mystic Flare.
No, he needs the initiation. He needs to come in on a lower HP target. The rest you can do with the damage you got plus the dunks, and then from there on you can go. I don't think like a Midas will be like a good catch-up tool, especially when you're on the back foot all the time. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we are talking about 6.8 plus patches here, which means like getting early towers and kills is one thing, going high ground is the other thing. Most games actually are going fast till the tier 3 towers. And from there on we have like 40 minutes of suffering for players and casters and viewers because they are just not able to break it. So let's see how much advantage Power Rangers is gonna get till that point. So far, it's looking good for them, but obviously 5k for example net worth is nothing you can't overcome with a good fight, for example.
Yeah, I've seen like 3 games today already with a 10k
Mitch,
lead in
they wanted to go for Mitch in the mid, but he was just too fast. With face boots, easy going, and that's another relocate that fails.
A little bit unfortunate, of course, for Power Rangers. They didn't have any immediate psionic track or anything. But they go back. But yeah, I've seen 3 games today where there's been like a 10 to 12,000 XP and net worth lead both. And the team has lost, but the Stampede goes out, Chargelo with the Blink Dagger goes forward. They're gonna go for the Lizard. Reaper Scythe even used with the Mystic Flare. 56 seconds on the sidelines. It's so... Man, you're gonna be so pissed if you die to that ultimate.
Yep, absolutely. It's just frustrating that, I don't know, you're sitting outside not playing anything. Either way, it's coming down to a tower trade, but the problem is on the Radiant side we still have a cliff and they're gonna TP. They want to get something. Problem is Scarab Mage not having too much, but Jessicat coming in. There's already the stun on the Rubik. That's a ton of damage, but so far it's not enough. And now there's the telekinesis. He's already going down, and now they want to chase. They want to chase more, and with this, Christine should go down. Legion Commander, last man standing, and well, Jessicat, he's just waiting for the next hoof stomp, and it was barely on the edge, but he's getting hit. It's all under the tower, but he's going down. That's 4 men down. Mitch in the bottom lane, he's like, yo guys, what's up there top? It was a massacre. Blood everywhere.
Man, Gyrocopter just worth farming at the moment. He surpassed the IO, man. Game 1 for mYinsanity. Oh god,
wow.
This is just horrible. I mean, IO still has more farm than Legion Commander and TX. Legion Commander does have the Midas at least, but it's off cooldown when he died. I'm not too sure if he even got to use it at all, or maybe just picked up the recipe and died straight after, something like that. Yeah. It's going just horribly. Chargelo up to another 2.7k gold already on the Necrophos. What do you think he's gonna go for? Is it just the straight of Aganims or... Oh, Chargelo might even die here. Really Homing Whistle comes through. Also Neeko coming in, it's gonna be enough.
Because right now the Arcanum Scepter would actually fit their game. They get kills with the Scythe, so why not go on for it? If you get kills with it, then you might as well just seal the deal. And because then you can guaranteed continue. But for now, oh, Jessicat, he wanted to get a double hoof stomp, but it didn't really work. That's hoof stomp and the access town. There's dunk number 1. But let's see if they can actually get more. At the moment, they're all standing just in the Earth Splitter. But now it's more or less a standoff. Battle Wisp is still, of course, throwing around the blue balls, but... Yeah, mYinsanity, they want more. Look at it, they want more. All they need is a Blink Dagger. But they don't
have the Blink Daggers to get more.
That's all they need, a Blink Dagger, and it would have been probably way better fight.
Oh man, it's been some time. Well, I think like maybe a maximum 1 out of 5 Legion Commanders don't have any damage stolen 17 minutes into the game. You can usually win at least one duel, just because if you go for Legion Commander, usually you draft around that hero as well. Of course, Sky of Mage was denied by Power Rangers. Legion Commander first pick is risky in that sense, that the enemy can just pick up Sky of Mage for themselves. And in mYinsanity, they don't have the craziest burst. We already slightly discussed it in the draft as well.
Yeah.
Plus, of course, when you don't have Blink Daggers, it's just that much worse.
I mean, usually being a tiny bit behind is no problem, but in this case, they don't have any of their core items. Finally now, we are talking about 18 minutes axe achieved as the mid-axe, a Blink Dagger, but they can't really use it so far because they're jumping earlier in than they want to think. Midge is the one to go down, that's with Scythe device, and, well, J4, tank number 1. I don't know it's enough, he tried for the second one, but the Wisp is not going for it, and now Shachlo, look at... He got balls, Death Balls following Hatava here. I think this is a kill if he goes for some right clicks. Blink forward with the Wisp as some support. That should be enough for one kill, and maybe even the Elder Titan Shachlo is unstoppable. He's like, no, I'm following to the fountain, and he's still going. He wants to go with the Blink Dagger, he wants to kill him, and that's pretty much it. Just with the aura and everything else. And in the south,
that's his Aghanim Scepter finish
scene.
now. Unless he's going for Bloodstone, yeah. Aghanim is done. 18 minutes into the game. 70-second cooldown on the ultimate now as well. Plus, of course, more damage. This game just...
it's nuts. Like, Power Rangers is really on fire at the moment. Like, it's not even... The problem is that this is some stacking misery at the moment for mYinsanity, because they have a draft that lives from initiation, and they have a draft that, like, lives from certain key items that bring you the initiation. And a Legion Commander with this net worth and the axe that got at 18 minutes of Blink Dagger, what do you expect? But I think it's not time to GG out, because you saw the X, Cuisine, when he was surrounded by 4 heroes, he did tons of damage. If there was just a good Earth Splitter or Echo Stomp or anything like that, maybe even a Call Down, we would have seen
used the cooldown before with no setup and Stampede. They want Milano. Poor Hoof Dump misses though. Legion Commander might be safe. Relocate coming in as well. They're all there. Chargelo wants his new shiny Aghanim Scepter to be used, and he goes for it. Milan down. At least Mitch escapes. Or does he? There's the concussive shot. Oh my god, he just got blown up anyway. My bad. He doesn't escape. Hatawa probably gonna lose his life as well. Beautiful triple Berserker Skull. Dunk number 1. Chargelo might go down as well. He's still alive. Dunk. No, he gets silenced before the second dunk. Doesn't even need it. The spinning axis will be enough. Even Tichara is not safe. Another Berserker Skull. Oh, but the dunk is already on cooldown. A little bit unfortunate. Earth Splitter comes through. Temper Assassin might lose his life just to that of Lizard's Urn. Oh, the Urn gets a kill. Triple kill for Grisin. Oh, never mind. It was the Battle Hunger, but...
Yeah, it was Battle Hunger and the Urn as well. It was the Urn from Axe before. Like, before he died, his last build, just putting every damage over time, but... Wow, I mean, at least this time they got some trades off, but we also have to say that Power Rangers' style to go into this fight was like head, wall, through. That was, well, it was very ambitious. The ultimate just being used to get close to them, relocating into the trees, and it all comes down to, like, Mitch, I have to say it. I mean, next time, Mitch, before you die, just blow everything you got. Like, just put that call down up and put the rocket on someone, because he's not surviving for any longer. We're talking about 21 minutes.
If they had a call down on that Berserker Skull, oh my god.
Yeah, that would have been good. But look, he has 872 HP. We're talking about a 21-minute game. By now, he should have tons more, but he went for a Yasha. But the Yasha is at the moment, I don't know. I would have gone for the casual Orca Club. That would have helped him right now way more, because he's always dying by, I don't know, maybe 100 HP short, something like that. So Yasha is definitely not helping at the moment.
He's just trying to maybe go for the massive split push build, although at least for that, carry a TP on you as well. It's advisable. And I definitely thought that Gyrocopter in the draft, it wasn't a bad hero to choose just because it's a natural BKB carrier. Goes for a BKB in most games. BKB is excellent against Power Rangers at the moment. Yes, they have the physical damage from...
Look bottom. I see you go, and there is the go. Just like it coming in, there's the Hoofstorm slowing him at the same time, but we need more, and there's the relocate. That's an easy finish for them, but this fight is not over yet. Mitch is alive, and a nice jump with the duel. This is the first duel of the game, and we actually see it being won, but the problem is he's paying with his life for it. Scythe device just finishing it. Mitch is still alive, he makes it back to the base, and now it's Hatava alone. I don't think he's gonna stand a chance against Free, and the healing of the Wisp is also just insane. This is 4 down. It's actually a 4 for 2. The first duel won, but it's also a tier 2 tower now for Power Rangers.
And it looked pretty good for mYinsanity for a second, and then it went to shit.
Pretty much.
Oh, it really didn't start all that bad. Another nice Berserker Skull in the duel, but They really took so much damage while dueling there. For a second I thought he went for the Temper Assassin on the duel and isn't gonna even win it, but he got his first 14 points of damage.
Yeah.
He has his power threats finished, man. Epic winning.
Now this snowball started. Like, mark my words, Legion Commander, they're gonna win this game easily. That was just
okay
the
then.
beginning.
I'm gonna mark your words for them being wrong.
No, actually, I think mYinsanity is really in a bad position. Especially, I mean, so far, the Necro and the Wisp and the Scarab Mage and also Jessica, like, they were all great. TA was kind of inactive. The Echo Stomp, well, hitting something in the mid. And there's, again, nice call on 2. The question is, dunk or no dunk? Yes, it is a dunk. And even the TA is going down, getting that Earth Splitter in the face without refractions. And now, well, Wisp, no, he doesn't land it. And that's pretty much it. I don't know where was his relocate.
Oh, here it is.
Ah,
Dunk.
there it is.
Okay, so
completely.
if Power
really
Rangers keep
relocated
fighting
just
like
2
that,
meters.
now Mystic Flare is not gonna get a single kill. There's the Berserker Skull and no, not another dunk. A little bit short on mana for that. So where's Cheshire Cat, man? Centaur Warrunner is the heart of every battle. The initiation, just the tank in the front lines. And to be honest, if mYinsanity can win more fights like that, just look at the fight recap. 7.9k XP change, plus about a almost 6,000 gold swing just purely from that one fight.
Yeah, welcome in 6.8. I mean, with this fight, with this and the previous not so good trade for Power Rangers, they lost almost everything of their XP advantage. So we've been talking about levels and whatnot, but that's how fast you get back into the game. Just one of these fights repeated, and we are talking about the even game. So I said it like a second before the fight, mark my words. This was just the beginning.
Yeah, and straight after that you were like, oh, mYinsanity is in such a bad position. But that setup was beautiful.
You know why? Because the Templar Assassin at that point didn't shop. But I think that was a mistake. They wanted to go for a fast tier 2 push and then shop. But he had 4,000 gold on the bank and he was like, nah, we don't need it. But a BKB would have made a difference. That's the funny part. If he had a BKB in this fight, TA didn't need to die. But yeah, he was like, nah. You know, I'm waiting.
Oh, mid lane charge low? What? Oh, never mind. Just went for the tower. I thought, like, does he want to solo kill Rubik like that? Death Pulse stolen. Charge has to make sure that he uses Death Pulse every single time after Reaper Scythe, just to make sure it doesn't get stolen by Rubik. Yeah. Because that would be pretty devastating.
Well, as a Rubik, you don't even have that, as a Necro, you don't even have that much mana, especially if you're forced to use the Death Pulse to heal your team here and there. I mean, so far that wasn't the case, but like sometimes it's not even that easy to like use the Death Pulse after the Reaper Scythe unless you actually kill someone. You get that 10 stack of Sadist. But well, so far he was successful with it. But let's see. I mean, we're coming to this point. I said earlier in the game, getting tier 1s, tier 2s, and advantage in the game is one thing. Going high ground is the other. And Power Rangers, I think they woke up now. They're like, hey guys, we took just a heavy beating in mid, so let's just go back and conservatively play it to the end.
And in the meantime, Gyrocopter managed to farm himself up a BKB. Excellent item for him, can maybe even survive in the fights and do something now. He should be able to stand his ground unless he really gets jumped and stunned before he gets the BKB off. It's a possibility if the Centaur is fast enough, or rather the Gyrocopter is slow enough. And Roshan is going on. mYinsanity.
To be honest, I think Roshan is something they should contest. I really think it's something they should contest, because right now I think they could take good fights. But if someone of PR, even if it's just a TA, for example, is coming back in a fight, which means you play against 6 players, this is bad news. And by now it should be more than obvious that they're going for Roshan. But I think it's too late. Roshan is dead as I speak, and that's pretty much it.
Well, at least now they have Milan also on it with a Blink Dagger, and there's the jump. Reaper Scythe. No, the use! How the hell could you use yourself out of the Reaper Scythe? I don't know, but Hatawa probably gonna lose his life as well.
Yep, no, he didn't die. He survived with like 50 HP and hammered his Yule's button. That's pretty much about it. So he's actually coming back with a normal respawn timer at the moment. But yeah, we are having Power Rangers 5 versus 3. No buybacks on the 2 that actually died right now. Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. The Rubik has a buyback. Okay, never mind that. So Rubik actually has a buyback. Still, it's a 5 versus 4 defense. And they need the Elder Titan.
It's pretty much a 6 versus 4 because there's a TA with the ages.
And the 10-second BKB.
Oh god, that's... Life is gonna be hard. Homing Missile, is he gonna pop the BKB for this? Yeah, he's not. Thank god for that. Had the refraction, so didn't even take any damage at all. Homing Missile is maxed out, so might have been 500 damage, and it's just gonna be easy tier 3, but with the Rubik up, the blinking, there's the Berserker's Call. Is Milan gonna come in as well? Nope, he's not yet. Ichara drops a little bit lower. Echo Stomp as well onto the creeps, but they keep everybody alive, all is fine. Grisine now, Berserker's Call off cooldown already, such a low cooldown. Oh, he pops it before the blink, the Wisp Spirits, I think they disabled it. Goes for the Blade Mail, beautiful Earth Splitter, catches to by BKB and Tichara. Grisine, he's gonna go down first, I think, or he's still alive somehow, finally dies. Mitch, with his own BKB, wants to go for Temper Assassin Hatawa, goes for Cheshire Cat, just not gonna happen. There's Milan with the duel onto Charslaw, is he gonna get the kill? Nope, Mystic Flare, too much, relocate out just in case. And now Tichara, he's 1 versus 2, gets stunk to death. They get the extra movement speed to escape at least, but relocate is gonna come back. Charslaw has the ultimate, the Reaper Scythe. Can Grisine go do something? Oh, Berserker's Call, dodge with a blink by Cheshire Cat. And this is gonna be Reaper Scythe period. Blade Mail is there and...
Oh.
Wow, look at that cooldown timer. 100 plus seconds. Mitch gonna lose his life. Lizard, you will stop, but as he comes down, he's gonna die immediately.
Yep, this is game pretty much here because the Axe will not come back. He was already on a buyback. The Gyrocopter is out for 50 seconds. They have no means to defend this, so we're gonna see at least a swap into mid. And I think those people who respawn by the time they are going for mid, I don't think they're... No, they won't be able to defend top. So if Power Rangers don't fall back now, I think they can finish it. But it looks like Power Rangers wants to actually drag this game longer. And I don't know why. Shachlo is pushing the other lane. TA was one-on-oneing this tower, but I really don't know why they go back.
They want to do a record time on respawn with the Necrophos.
No, but seriously, I mean, we have a TA with refractions and a Wisp in the background who could easily heal. The Skyrath Mage is the only one who actually has to go back because of HP and whatnot, but he, I think, found a regeneration rune, or he got healed by the Wisp. I don't know what it was. Actually, I think it was regeneration rune, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not in the thingy anymore. It doesn't matter. In the end, it's the fact that PR decided to go back, and that's what I don't understand. A Legion Commander and a Rubik is not enough to defend this, and 15 seconds is enough at least to get the tier 3 tower. So maybe they're really scared of dropping really low in this group stage, and they want to make it 100% certain. I don't know.
Oh, I would, to be honest, especially since AC is flying out onto the Centaur. So just wait for the AC, have the minus armor on the buildings, and then go. It's not like you're in a rush, because Axe, you know he cannot buy back thanks to Reaper Scythe, and he's gonna be dead for another 65 seconds. So we have plenty of time to just go for another set of racks, really. So they're just gonna take it slow and make sure they don't throw again, because they've thrown at least 2 games today already from an advantage, so...
Okay, sure. Maybe they learned out of this, or maybe that's why they're playing so reluctantly. Either way, 4 are back from mYinsanity. They have to defend this. It's gonna take a while till they go for the tier 3 tower, but let's see.
Oh, there's the Stampede. Mitch gets his PKB before the Hoof Stomp, but the physical damage from Tichara is pretty sick. Earth Splitter comes down as well. He got telekinesed out of it, Ayo. He might be the casualty as Mitch. Well, Reaper Scythe might die. Even through the BKB, you cannot survive that. But Milan goes for the duel, come on! It's all about the duel, Milan! He can't even win versus Skyrath Mage. Oh my god, this is a sad day for humanity. Legion, he dies.
That's GG, well played. Gyrocopter out. Axe is the only one who respawns. That's mid-rex for sure, and to be honest, they can just go straight tier 4, but thanks god, mYinsanity is faster calling the GG. I mean, after bottom ranks, maybe there was a small hope if they could stall enough time, but after this fight now in mid, just no way. Power Rangers, a very clean game. mYinsanity, a lot of potential in the draft, but the early game, it was so horrible that this disease of just not finishing whatever you started, it dragged on till 29 minutes into the game. They never recovered from that bad laning phase.
But this is a 2-game series, so mYinsanity, they have a chance to come back and actually get 1 win for day number 1 at the very least. So we'll see if they manage to do it. But until then, guys, hope you enjoyed the cast, and as always, if you did, be sure to follow HeflaTV for more updates when we're going live on what channels with what games. So check out Facebook and Twitter.com/HeflaTV. The links are also below the stream if you're a little bit lazy. So check it out, and I'll see you just in game number 2.